Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Okay, firstly, can we just appreciate this natural light? The sun is shining and my curtains are up and they're not falling down, so I can finally have some natural light in my room, and I'm just over the moon. On another note, this is gonna be part 4 to my reader new releases video series, and we're starting off strong with some new books. So it's currently June the 11th, and as far as I'm aware, both these books came out today. Okay, just to clarify, it was June the 10th and the books were supposed to come out on June the 11th. So it was a great surprise that both of these books got released, I guess, early, and I had it in my hands a day early. I have seen that both of these books, people had it earlier and it was in the shops earlier. So I don't really know what's going on, but I got both of these today. Okay, this first book is the last book from my January pre-orders, which is crazy. The fact that all of those books have already come, the fact that it's June, the fact that we're like halfway through the year, but yeah. The book is Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. So this is another STEM romance, and that's all I know. And the sun is slowly going away. That's not good. Come back. Oh, it's coming back. Great. Yeah, that's all I know. It's another STEM romance, and I loved her STEM romances so far. The Love Hypothesis, Love Theoretically, Love on the Brain. I think that's it. There might have been more. And I did enjoy her little paranormal romance, Bride, that came out earlier this year. Oh my god, was that this year? So yeah, this is another one of her STEM romances, and I really want to read it because these are 4 or 5 star reads for me usually. And then we have a bit of a different book, The Housemaid is Watching by Frida McFadden. This is also a very anticipated read of mine because this is the 3rd book in the Housemaid series. So we've had The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret, and the first one I loved. The second one I enjoyed, but I didn't love as much as the first one. So this is either gonna be an even more book, or I'm gonna really love it, and I hope it's the second one. But yeah, so far all my Frida McFadden reads have been very good. Like all the books I've read from her so far, I mean, I don't think I've read many, to be honest. The Housemaid series, and I think there's a book called The Teacher. Have I read any of her other books? I actually don't think I have, but so far I've not been disappointed, so I'm very excited for both of these books. I actually can't remember if there's any more books coming out in June. I think there is, but I can't remember what, so we'll just have to see. Hello, I am back, continuing this video. You haven't noticed a change, but it's currently the 10th of July. Also, I got that really cool. And yeah, I'm finally getting back into reading new releases. So I just started The Housemaid is Watching last night, which is down there. I started it on my Kindle, so yeah, I'm currently reading it on my Kindle. I do have the physical copy, but I just feel like Kindle reads at the moment. Also, I got this amazing blanket. I don't know if you can read that this way or if it's like flipped, but I hope you could read that. Yeah. Does it fit my bed? Like, not fully, but I'm happy with it. Also, it's like very soft, so keeping it. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I do have, right, so I'm reading The Housemaid is Watching on my Kindle, and I do have the reappearance of Rachel Price on my library app, which I know it's been out for like a lot of months now, considering it's July, and I think it came out a long time ago. But yeah, I finally got it on my library app, and I need to start listening to it. Like the audiobook. Also, I've got a bunch of Bookish and Taylor Swift merch. Like, it's not like real merch. It's like fake merch. I don't know how you say it. You know, like cheap stuff that is just like Taylor Swift themed and like book themed. So let me show you guys. Okay, so I had these two t-shirts before, which is like Taylor Swift albums and books, and then I have this t-shirt that says So Long London, which is just, the actual quality is so good. And then I have this kind of long sleeve slash crew neck. It's a bit too thin to be called a jumper, but yeah. It says, I like my book spicy and my coffee icy, which I just thought was really cool. And then I have a bit of a thicker one, which is a crew neck, that says book traverse. And that's it, I think. So I'm just gonna get back into reading, because I haven't been reading properly still. And I need to just get onto it, finish some books, and yeah. Okay, so I'm a bit over halfway through The Housemaid is Watching, and things have finally picked up. I'm gonna tell you guys, it was a slow start, and my hair is a mess, but we're gonna ignore it. Yeah, it was a very slow start, and it kind of picked up around 53% on the Kindle. I'm sorry, I know the lighting is bad, but I want to show you guys something while I chat about the book. So there's this app called Too Good To Go. You can book these surprise bags, which are basically leftovers from like nearby restaurants and like fast food places. Well, not fast food, but like cafes and stuff like that. And you can buy these surprise bags for like really cheap. So I got this bag from Starbucks, and it was £3.50, and it was a sweet treat surprise bag. So I actually tried to book this one before, but they cancelled it because and like refunded me because they ran out of stuff. But this time they didn't run out of stuff, and I wanted to unbox with you guys of what I actually got, because it's like the first time I'm getting a surprise bag. I mean, it does kind of say at the side what it is, but yeah, I want to just see it for myself. Okay, so we've got a chocolate chip cookie. Don't know how much you can see that. Chocolate chip cookie. Okay, wait. Let me say something about the book, just so it's related to the video. Yeah, very slow start. Picked up around like 54%. Not even picked up. I mean, like, things have been going on so far, but nothing has been like connecting. So I don't really know what was going on. I mean, I still don't know what's going on, but now I have like a better idea. But yeah, there's been a lot of things, and I'm just like, I'm not picking up on any of this. They're just living their life. Yes, there are like things going on, but I don't know why, or I don't know like who's the bad guy in this situation, because everyone's just an a-hole. And then yeah, things have started happening, and I don't know who to trust anymore. It's that point in the thriller book where I just don't know who to trust anymore. Okay, I've got a blueberry muffin. Don't know how much you can see that. I love blueberry muffins, so far so good. Yeah, I think I was bored in like the first half of the book, so I don't think this is gonna be a 5-star read. I think it might be a 4-star. I feel like a 4-star so far because yeah, it's definitely not as good as like the first book. The second book was a bit of a low rating for me anyway, but I feel like it's on the standard of the second book right now. I'm still waiting on like the twist and so on. Also, I saw on Instagram somewhere it said dual POV, but so far the whole book has been in one POV. So I'm like, where does the other person come into? And like, who even is the other POV? Okay, what's this? This is a panel chocolate. Okay, I don't know how you pronounce that, but I like messing around with the saying. That's also a favorite of mine. And I got one more thing, and I don't actually. Ooh, okay. Oh god. Okay, so it's a little something. It looks like a little cupcake. At the side it said raspberry and white chocolate mallow top. So whatever that means, that's what this is. But it looks really good. And I do like sweet stuff and like fruity stuff, so I'm very happy. I think all these four were definitely worth it for $3.50. I think obviously like individually, I don't know how much it would have been, but it probably would have been more than that. Anyway, back to the book. Yeah, I've been reading it on my Kindle, which is just being a ride. What I like about this book, I mean all of Freedom McFadden's books, is that it goes really quickly. Like, the chapters are just so short that it just goes so fast. And like, I was updating my I started using Bookmori, is it called, where you can like time yourself reading and like update what percent you're up to or what page number, and I've been using that, and like I kind of like pause every 20 minutes or so, or like I get a notification on my phone and I check it, and as I was updating I was like, oh, 10% into it already, oh, 25%. And it's just going so fast. Like, oh, sorry, I'm 63% of the way through. I thought I was giving you guys a 50% update, but no. I've nearly finished the book. Honestly, I think I'm gonna finish this tonight and I'll get back to you with like an end of book update. But yeah, I need to know what's going on because things have been happening, but nothing's really clicking so far. Okay, something did just happen. Not from like a thriller side, and not even like a mystery. Something just connected to the first book, like a character reappeared. I don't want to say too much because this is how I got it spoiled for myself. I don't. Right, okay. So I saw on Instagram in a post that a character from the first book reappears in this book, and I actually forgot about it until now, and I didn't know which character it was. But now I know. And I did not expect that. I was thinking of someone else. And also, this just it just sets like the timeline of like how much time has passed, and wow. Just wow. But yeah, sorry, gotta keep reading because things are getting, I don't want to say exciting because I think things are getting worse, but like hopefully things are going in the right direction. Okay, 75% of the way through, finally got to part 3, and finally got to the other POV, and this is a POV that I definitely did not expect, and I'm here for it. And also, things are finally clicking together. I mean, kind of. Two people have just said two different things, and I'm a bit like, I don't know who to believe, but now finally things are clicking together a bit. I had some ideas of what was going on, but not with the person whose POV it is now on chapter 60, if anyone's got the book. Yeah, I was thinking more with the other person involved. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying not to give spoilers, so I'm just gonna keep reading. I might film a bit too. I might just keep the camera going in case I get any good reactions. Okay. An out of context line, but. And then he says, if you're an alien, you are the prettiest alien I've ever seen. Where did that come from? I mean, I get where it came from, you guys wouldn't, but. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, we're just getting a full-on little love story at the end here. Okay, never mind, that was not romance, that just went really downhill. I think I know where this is going, and I guessed that from the start, but I didn't think this is how it was gonna go down. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought someone else did that. Wow, okay. That is. Oh, I knew something was going on there, but this is just not what I thought it was. But, like, I guess I always assume, like, the worst possible thing that can happen. And I guess this is not, like, the worst, but at the same time, it's a twist on a bad thing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Right, this is why he was asking that. Oh, God. Okay. Right. Sorry, update. I'm sorry if my hand was in the whole shot of that. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm on chapter 74, back to the original POV. 89% of the way through. Things have been uncovered, but there's still something missing. Because someone just. Right, so before, two people was both saying something, and I was like, I don't know who to believe. But I think they both actually told the truth. Because we've seen one person's POV right now, and that person was telling the truth, like what they know as the truth. And I think the other person also had a part in it, and that's like their truth. But I guess we'll see. Right, okay. Okay, we just went through chapter 74, right? I just got through chapter 74 in the original POV, and what I'm missing has not been addressed. So I'm like, did I read something wrong? Or is there something still going on in the next 10%? Something still is clearly gonna happen, but no clue what. No. Yes. Okay, it's getting addressed. That's what I was saying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was someone else here. No, girl, don't say it doesn't matter. You need to tell them. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. I guessed it. I guessed that part. 93% of the way through. Guess that part. Okay, wait. They're still missing that part. I thought they like acknowledged it before, but now it's missing again. Yeah, they okay. So the main character is literally acknowledging that they still never spoke about that part. And I'm just like, but girl, you need to speak about it because I don't think that was that person. Okay, 95% of the way through. I swear to God, this just needs to be acknowledged because I am so done. I swear, if it doesn't, like, in this last 5%, if it doesn't get acknowledged, I don't know what to do. Surely there's not going to be another book. But at the same time, like, it's like this little thing that hasn't been acknowledged yet. I don't think that would be enough for another book. Anyway, okay, this kid needs to piss off. Oh god, okay. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, it was true. Wow, okay. Just finished that book. Okay, I didn't guess it all, but I kind of had a gist of what was going on. Like the kind of fine details I didn't know. But that last bit that wasn't addressed, it obviously got addressed in like the last couple of pages, literally in like the last 2 pages, which is crazy, but I'm glad I picked up on it. But the way they just didn't address it, like they just didn't talk about it, was really annoying. Yeah, I don't really know. I want to rate it. I think I'm gonna rate it 4 stars because it was interesting, and like as I said, like the plot twist did catch me off guard somewhat. Um, Not a 5 star because I did guess like some of the things that were going on, but at the same time, it did keep me questioning things, it did keep me wanting to read on. So it did keep my attention. So yeah, 4 stars. Okay, it is a few days later, 2 days later, I don't even know. But I'm starting Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, and I shall let you know if I have any thoughts on it. Update, I'm 110 pages into this book, and I've been loving it so far. Great read. Yeah, it's just so nice to get back into another STEM romance from Ali Hazelwood. Just yeah, it just feels so nice to read her writing. It just hooks you in, and it's just a fun read. So yeah, as I've said, 110 pages in, and I don't see what other people saw yet, or I don't know. Right, so it did say at the start that this is more of an erotic romance. And like people have said it's very explicit, and that their relationship is built a lot on sexual chemistry rather than just them as a people. But like, we're 110 pages in, and there's been no like, they haven't even kissed. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler, but they just haven't done anything. If they've just talked, and to me that is like slow burn. Like it's been a little bit of time since they met, and to me they're building a relationship. It's not like they've just gone, you know, explicit scene and then going from there. Like, yeah, they have that like chemistry going on, but at the same time they're getting to know each other as people, and I think that's just the way to go. So yeah, I don't really see what other people are saying if they dislike this book because it's only built on like sexual chemistry, because I don't see that yet. But yeah, I assume an explicit scene is coming soon because, as I've said, erotic romance and nothing has happened yet. Maybe it's gonna get really spicy in a bit, and maybe the spice isn't gonna stop. Who knows? But I'm really enjoying it so far. Okay, 212 pages into this, which is over halfway, and I just thought I'd give you guys a little update because it's been getting interesting. So we did get to the spice, and it's getting more spicy. We've got a bit of 50 Shades style spice, so if you don't like that, don't read this book. But I personally enjoy it, so here we go. And also, I still stand by the fact that, like, yeah, there's like sexual chemistry, but the way they're like building their relationship, it's literally talking, communication, sharing their stories, ideas, memories, whatever. And yeah, I appreciate that. Like, I don't think, yeah, there's like sexual chemistry, and yeah, there's like, oh, I love your body and whatever, but it's not built on that. It's just like a kind of extra, or it's kind of why they like stay together, I guess. But yeah, it's not, I didn't think that's like the basis of the whole relationship. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying this, and I can't wait to finish it. Okay, it is, I don't know how many days later. Honestly, I've given up on the days, but I've just finished Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, and I freaking love this book. 5 stars. As I said before, I loved their relationship. I loved the more erotic romance parts. Personally, I'm not bothered about those, so I think it just added to their relationship, which was really cool. and there was a bit of a side plot going on with the STEM setting. And I do always love the side plots in these stories because it's always like something interesting. And yeah, I don't want to say more because I know I'm gonna spoil it. But there was something at the end, like this long quote, that I actually posted on my Instagram. It is a spoiler, so I don't want to read it out, and if you don't want to see it, don't see it, but it is there if you want to see it. And I just thought that was beautiful, and that's what I want in a man. Yeah, so great read. I am gonna start listening to the audiobook of The Reappearance of Rachel Price. I think that's like the full title. So yeah, I have it on my library app. I think I said this before, but it's basically gonna expire in like a couple of days, so I need to get on to listening to it. And also, this video needs to be up not tomorrow, but the day after. So I need to chop and start that book and finish it, because I want to include that in this video, and then we can finally start like a clean slate for the next video where I'm like actually reading books that are actually coming out. Because I feel like with this one, these books have been out for a while now, and especially The Reappearance of Rachel Price. So yeah, let me just get onto that. So guys, it's actually been a few days since I finished The Reappearance of Rachel Price, and I gave it 4 stars because it was good. It was good, okay? I do recommend you go and read all of Holly Jackson's books. She's got very good stories. And yeah, this was another great story, The Reappearance of Rachel Price. Basically, what happens is that this main character, Belle, she starts getting involved in filming a documentary about her mum who's gone missing when she was like really small. And while they start doing this, Rachel Price, her mum, reappears, and basically no one knows where she's went or what happened, and we're trying to like find out. And let me tell you, I had ideas, but I did not expect that ending. Like who, what, where, when, why, like what actually happened. I did not expect that. I did have some ideas of like people being involved and like things that might have happened, but overall, I did not expect that. So I'm very happy with that because I got like completely surprised and caught off guard. There was like a second plot twist that I did know about, kind of. Not in the way that it actually happened, but like I guessed it. So I was very happy with that. But yeah, I really enjoyed the book. It's not a 5 stars because I don't know. I think I have read thrillers before, or like mystery thrillers that have been better than this one. In terms of just like the plot twist, or just in terms of it being mind-blowing. But this has been a great book, and it did keep me entertained. I was listening to it as an audiobook, and I did just want to keep listening. So I do recommend. And that concludes this video, part 4 of my new releases series. Stay tuned for part 5 because I did just buy a new book. I know I wasn't supposed to buy any more books, but hey, I saw this new release and I just read the first book, so gotta read it. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see more of, and see you next time.